Come on, brother. Come on, brother. You got this. Stop teasing me.
Come on, open the packet. Come on. You got the... Oh! Where did it go? Wait.
Patience is critical. Oh, well.
It's lost.
Yeah, he messed up.
Oh, no, you got it.
Hey! There we go. Thank you. Back to the draft.
Which is not very common for like a position 1.
I think Falcons deserve credit for finding a way to somehow run out of farm on the map so that Skitter can't get a position 1 farm every game, but that's just how efficient they are.
Boundless strike, Malrine.
9 class.
Yeah, not much he can do here. Shadow Strike applied, first blood to no one, and PVISION. So getting pretty close to having the Echo. We have to pay attention if they're going to start stacking these the triangle creeps. So far, the big camp is blocked, so that's not going to happen. As Crit will run into Decalis, and here's the Monkey King from above. Looks like another kill going the way of PVISION. So 2-0 start.
And they know that what's going to allow them to get across the finish line is to hold the towers as long as possible. Hand of God for Skitter.
Yeah, try to stay alive, has that ult activated, trying to apply all the pressure to DM right now. Boundless strike from below to 9 class. There's the first doom of the game. It's going to be applied to the Enigma, but Skeeter dies first, and now Amar has to run away with no mana whatsoever. Are they going to continue to chase, though? And Amar attempting to get out. Centaur Stomp does hit. Very nicely timed, Amar. Looks like he's going to end up dropping. So that ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of PVISION.
Very important that he does not get caught by, say, a Shaker this game or get doomed. I think dooming Oracle can absolutely be worth it.
Oh, Malrine finds one. He has the Echo if they need it, but there's so many stuns to work with. 9 class will be picked off without it. So that is second kill now for Falcons. That is the Blink reveal. Still Echo Slam, though, at the ready, of course.
Yep.
Sonic Wave, a lot of ways to get through it.
He is queuing it up. I kind of like Sanjay Yasha here. As you said, what are you really countering?
Oh, Satanic, he actually blinks right into this. Malrine has everything at the ready. Amar as well. Mortimer Skitches, there's the Echo Slam. Down goes Satanic. Wrong place, wrong time.
They're going to try to turn this into some tower pressure up top, but PVISION are in pretty good position with some of their heroes. And now Amar on the receiving end, perhaps.
Yep, DM shows up to the party. They're going to get rooted now. Nice fissure. Going to block off DM, but they have so many stuns, so many slows to work with. Amar does die. 30 seconds.
Midas. A rare sight these days, because everybody who usually buys Midas buys Helm.
It's true. 9 class, hounding Crit. Wukong's command is there. No one with the blink. This will be an easy pickoff for PVISION. Trying to get control of this area for the eventual Tormentor, but that's in 4 minutes.
But just recognizing how much of a magic damage threat there is on him.
Wow, this is quite the Roche attempt. Yeah, they lose Echo Slam. They're like, hey, let's Roche. No big deal.
Amar,
no one in the area. DM as well. They're going to try to hound him. Prevent that black hole coming, but Amar with the doom upon the Quap. He's in a lot of trouble now, trying to walk it up. They're going to try to get the Roach first, as Skeeter continuing to pound into him. There's the first black hole of the game onto the Earthshaker, but they do get the Aegis onto Skeeter. Malrine falls for this. Sonic Wave and PVISION trying to take advantage of this timing. Boundless Strike on the Snake King gets slowed as well. Looks like this is going to be the second kill for PVISION. Does cost him the Aegis, although Snake King is super tanky. Finally, the Seder Hadouken takes him out. So in the end, 2 loss for Falcons, but a very surprised Roche. This could be the 21-minute mark Wisdom Shrine play, though. As no one.
We got it.
Inside the circle. Malrine coming in with the Echo Slam. Late Mail reflects quite a bit of it. He does take the Shrine of Wisdom, but now his TP canceled, left all alone. Was it worth it? Malrine eventually will fall, and it'll be to 9 class, of course, coming in for the last second steal.
It's a pretty rare sight that Blink Echo TP. Anti-Mage wants to get 2 or 3 more items before he really feels comfortable fighting the Troll.
Malrine gonna open it up onto the Enigma with the Mortimer Skins to follow, but he has the pipe, and now they have the TPs. Falcons now on the run. Malrine looking for a good Echo, but they're not giving him one. He's just getting stun locked on the sideline. But there's the doom under Satanic, blinking it all by himself. The Echo goes off as Satanic attempting to run away, but Amar's going to continue to hand him. Now the right clicks from Skeeter are enough to take out DM in turn. The Doom, there's a false promise to save the Anti-Mage for now. And it looks like he will survive. In fact, close to full HP, so could rejoin the fight if they want. Amar forced to BKB, and now in full retreat mode as Satanic is leading the way. Onto the high ground, Satanic still has that mana void at the ready. Nice boundless strike onto 2 as Falcons just scrambling to get away. But there's the big mana void as Skeeter completely out of mana now. 2 dead in this fight. And 3 overall for Falcons. Make it 4 as Crit tumbles. So PVISION, great response overall.
Cut your losses, but that's the thing about this Monkey King 4. How the hell do you get away?
Yeah. And another potential pickoff. Snake King shows himself in his own triangle. How dare he? No one there to clean up swiftly as the Amar coming to the RTP to try to support, but no one able to blink out to safety. 9 class might be in a bit of trouble. As Amar gonna get slowed, and the boundless strike comes up. That's not gonna be enough. So it's still a support for support, but it does require many TPs for Falcons to try to get some sort of a response. This will never be a freebie, as Roche will now start his way to the other side of the pit. Summer vacation time for him as DM comes in with the black hole only on the one. The big echo slam on the 3 heroes from Malrine. Everybody's still super healthy though. Finally, the drone gets off the ult. Satanic gets doomed to the other side. He's been able to walk his way past the fissure though. And now there's the big throw from Roche. Nigma in a lot of trouble. Got to get away from that big bad boy as Malrine. Onto the high ground. He's going to be safe. The Satanic now no longer doomed. Wants to fight. Skeeter no longer with the ult, and we've seen this story before. They're gonna have to try to run away. They get the stun lock onto no one though, stuck inside this area. He's in a lot of trouble, but there's the big mana fight from Satanic, taking out Malrine in turn, and now Falcons likely trying to run away. Snake King gets bashed up, gets destroyed, and now next on the list is Skeeter. 3 dead for Falcons as PVISION honestly relatively easily take this fight, just long and drawn out. Now a Lincoln's on DM, so even less chance to stop this eventual black hole. But we do have a refresher.
Amar fights to Malrine. Could be a spark.
Absolutely. Get the stun lock. And DM is the bigger prize. But Malrine comes through the echo side, but the black hole comes to fruition. Boundless strike from alone from 9 class. And a huge sonic wave onto 2. They take out Skeeter. Amar attempting to nightfall away. Will do so successfully, but still 2 dead for Falcons. Buyback available for Skeeter, but you can see PVISION will be able to blink out with Oracle nearby. Satanic gets the range. Barracks wants to go for the killing blow onto Malrine. Midnight Pulse applied from DM. There's the right clicks from Skeeter, not doing anything at this point. Abyssal Blade from Satanic, trying to get onto his ultimate from the Troll Warlord. Staying alive just for now, but the rest of PVISION in the air. They do kill Satanic. It's going to cost Skeeter his dieback though. Malrine dies right outside his fountain. Only 2 alive for Falcons as GG's come out. They do kill Satanic in the end, but it matters not. PVISION take game number 1.
That felt like a complete strategic victory, but not only that, PVISION also have the plays to back it up.
I feel like they played very cool and calm in this game. Like the pressure, it didn't get to them because like we're talking about, Falcons in the mid game, they get to you. In the early game, they get to you, they get their stacks, they go to your safe lane, they kill you, they take your towers. They got the Aegis, but they got nothing from it. I mean, it is one of their staples also. It does give you like more mobility around the map, right? You can deal with the waves because you can be somewhere, you gate somewhere else. You have the lane against the TV, you're generally going to do very well. And you do build auras, which PVISION, they don't pose too much damage. Like in this early mid game, it's all magic until Satanic has like 3-4 slots.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we're getting into that second game, excuse me, here today. I have to ask this question to you, sir. Will you be going to the grand finals? Will we see a game 3?
I hope so.
You hope so. Tell me you fucking know so. Look at that camera and tell me you know so!
I know so.
I know so! Let's get into it.
First blood already! No one takes out Crit. AUI seem to be horribly wrong. All right. Satanic will secure some last hits onto the tower.
So looking at the big picture in this game, what I really like about the Terribly pick in this is you're playing against Dragon Knight, who's going to go green facet, so all the physical damage, you have a lot of armor. You're playing against Pango, who's all physical, and you're almost dead.
Lotus applied. Satanic dives under the tier 1 to Amar. Cinderan's curse is just delayed like his brain. Shield crash used as well. As bottom, looks like Amar's the one in trouble. Satanic has the Metamorphosis activated, and this is 3 members of PVISION gonna bring Amar down. No one gets off the roar just in time, but there's not gonna be any backup to try to go on top of Malrine. Instead, the Rolling Thunder will be completely free to rain right on top of No One's corpse.
And get this wisdom. This will be a level 3 Centaur minute 7.
Yes, he is hurting big time. 5 seconds to come, snaking onto the high ground. Will get the vision needed. 9 class absolutely cannot stand here. He's going to get bushwhacked. Gets off the hoof stomp, but dies shortly after. So Snake King takes the shrine, and Amar gets the other. So something the Falcons desperately need as they try to stay alive in this series. But they will get that tier 1 tower. And this is the Blink Dagger reveal for Skeeter, right on top of DM. Sharpshooter from Crit is coming, and that is a lot of damage to withstand. DM will take a tumble as a result. Hand of God to be able to try to keep himself alive, Snake King, but the kisses are too strong in the middle of something so prestigious.
Kind of weird that you did that, actually.
Yeah.
Here they come into smoke.
Smoke.
Looking for the wrap.
Malrine.
They'll find it.
Dragon Tail. This is a big pickoff if they can get it. And the cookie's not going to be enough as Malrine just completely destroys them.
Oh,
be able to ban both the Slark and the Monkey King as Satanic. Bushwhacked in, but you can see the TP's coming for PVISION. Sharpshooter does a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough. Sunder onto his own illusion to stay alive. But the Rolling Thunder, Malrine is there with the rest of Falcons nearby to finish the job. They get Ducalis as well as Satanic. Big kills as 9 class is basically a creep at this stage. 4K lead for Falcons.
Uh-oh. That would be, honestly, that would be one of the least surprising players to do it with a 9 class.
If only he was playing the Terrorblade in this case.
Yeah,
9 class.
He's going to get jumped by Skeeter.
He will. Waiting for the Stampede, but the Dragon Tail comes first. 9 class. He will be using the Stampede. They're going to try to turn this right around with the Black Hole available, but the Fiend's Gate comes out. Mortimer's Kisses with the Black Hole right on top. They get the DK. Looks like they will find 9 class in the end, but at what cost exactly? DM's going to get the cookie to stay away. You'll be perfectly safe, so the position 7 Centaur taken out in replacement for the position 1 Dragon Knight.
Value game, given that there's 2 BKB piercing abilities.
Yeah. 9 class has to use the Stampede, but he gets Dragon-tailed. Cookie to follow. And the Orchid used from Skeeter, attempting the TP. Bushwhack will connect. This will be the death of the Centaur.
Yeah. You would imagine Pango. Oh, Malrine, he saw him.
Yes, he did. Crit will be coming in from the south as well. And DM, you are super dead, my friend. Quite tanky with that Crimson Guard, but okay. He's going to attempt the TP. Very ambitious indeed.
So, Skitter's just going to run in.
Yes, he is. Malrine, he gets Malefice to start things out. And they're going to be able to get the silence on this Enigma DM. Stampede. He is all alone right now. See if he goes for a black hole play. Probably not, as Malrine finally gets the connection. It takes such a long time. It's even the creep helping out with the congregations of the deep, and the swashbuckle finishes the job. So 45 seconds, not having to worry about DM. Roche banner placed, and this is where PVISION have to make some serious decisions on their defense.
Nice Manta
Nice Manta for Satanic. Dragon Tail completely dodged. As the Rolling Thunder comes in right on top of Satanic with the roar used on Malrine. The Force Heart's going to keep his head. It's a double black hole with the Mortimers from above. Do they have the damage? The BKBs mitigate most of it, though. And now PVISION on the retreat. Big swashbuckle coming in from Malrine with the shield crash to follow. No one is dead just outside his base. Satanic drops as well along with DM. That is 4 dead for PVISION. Only 2 buybacks available. A full team wipe. Falcons lose nothing. They still have Aegis for 3.5, and these buildings will absolutely melt. Will it happen? Big smoke, though.
20 seconds.
This would be a dieback for no one. He pops the BKB, trying to retreat, gets off the Primal Roar. Looks like he's fine, although Malrine has something to say about that. There's the cart from 9 class. Huge plays from him using nothing. Nobody's in the cart. No one. He dies right outside of the cart. Truly unfortunate for the position 7 Centaur. 2 dead for PVISION, and now Falcons looking to end the game. Satanic calls GG, and that's going to mean Game 3 on the way.
And 9 class is going to be upset with that last fight. He followed the team's instructions and said, put no one in the cart. And that's exactly what he did. Wasn't able to reach anybody. And they're laughing.
Perfect lane, perfect itemization, and it works really well against this map play. You can go somewhere and don't worry, brothers, I've got the gate, I can come to you. Immediately, they turn the fights around. Yeah, those KDAs on Falcons, they're looking damn smooth.
Yeah.
Pangolier is going to have to buy Ghost Scepter this game. I think he's going to be a big target, trying to Omni Slash him during the roll. And then Satanic's also going to have to think about Nullifier to try and kind of compensate that and play around. But yeah, last bit Juggernaut. In regards to stuns from PVISION, what you've got.
Let's get this game started! It's time to go to Game 3! And Game 3 has arrived as 9 Class, playing the clockwork this time around, finds his way in the middle of 3 enemy heroes as Falcons will be getting first blood and Malrine will be the one to secure it. It looks like Satanic actually went for the Blade Storm facet. I'm not sure what I've seen the other one more often in the very few games that we have seen as 9 Class gets gone on by Crit and killed off in his own cogs. Has felt pretty strong. Now, you are going against the little shredder of Crit, but it does feel like as the cookie is going to hit with the Rocket Barrage to follow, DM has no dive. This is a kill going the way of Skeeter. Nothing 9 Class can do here.
I think a lot of that comes down to how good DM's game is going to be. You want to rotate to a Phoenix that's ready to fight.
Some trouble.
There we go.
No one shows up. The cookie, the cog's actually on the outside. He gets hit by another one. A big dive coming in from DM, and they will clean up Skeeter. As 9 Class one more right click, so there is a trade of sorts, but Malrine, 9 Class makes his way close by as
he's
Fred,
not going to get it.
Yeah, will have to back away now. In fact, might die for his troubles.
He's stronger than 9
4
Class.
versus a level 2. No one does have mana to zip up if needed, and he'll do just that. So Crit will be brought down. A good attempt from him. Tries to deny himself onto the creeps. Not going to happen.
That would actually have worked if he wasn't slowed by the Fire Spirits on his attack speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Crit will force the reaction. He keeps trailing him with the threat of the cookie. They bring in Ducalis for protection. But once again, it is Falcons picking up the pace here. Haste, the cogs!
Gets the haste, beautifully done. No one applying so much pressure to Malrine right now, but it looks like 9 Class is more worse for wear as the creeps show up along with Snake King and even Skeeter making his way. I mean, I don't know if he even wants to join a fight, but if he has to, he technically could. Snake King
gonna put it to the test here. How tanky is he?
9 Class will get the slow with the rocket. Won't be able to get him inside the cog. Snake King in a 1 versus 4. He's surviving for now, but not for long. They do get the kill as Malrine finds a bigger target. Epicenter Burrow with the Mortimer. Satanic uses the Blade Fury. He has the healing ward up, but it's not going to be enough. Crit takes him out in the end.
So the brunt of the lead is in those supports, which is worth keeping an eye on because there's going to be some extra utility items.
Satanic has to use the Blade Fury. Amar continuing to roll. Will focus on the support first, it seems, as the Epicenter reserved for Ducalis as well.
Oh, he's not done yet now,
maybe. He does get clipped by Amar. Uses his shard as well. Satanic, he's going to get some help in the form of no one, though. Amar maybe overstepping his bounds a little bit too much. Call down, though. Skeeter makes his way over. Amar blocked off now. Gets the hook shot from 9 Class as well. Amar looks to be dead. No, he gets the barrier! He's so much damage applied to him. Now no one will drop as well. The kisses raining from above. Crit. Double kill. 3 for nothing. Falcons.
Okay, he's following Satanic. I've got my eye on it.
Yep. Keep us surprised. They have the stun lock for the Storm. No one dead again.
This is
Falcons, 11K lead at 19 minutes.
I feel like that was a mistake in that game, personally.
It feels like Jug is so hard to play without Ags.
I would agree 100% with that. On a pro level, I think it's almost an essential item every single game, but there's always going to be outliers. I don't think that game was the case.
Spotted along with Snake King. This is going to be a good pick-off for PVISION.
It's something.
They get a kill. Amar, he's going to take an Omni Slash with the creep on that, and he bounces back to Amar. Satanic completely snipes him. RNG gods in favor of PVISION for that particular moment, at least.
Hope dies last in this game.
Satanic is spotted. Nice Blade Fury. They're going to continue to pursue, though, as Amar with the Rolling Thunder will eventually catch up. Ducalis is there. Healing ward place. They're going to get some more TPs potentially. There's the Omni Splash, though, on top of Amar. There's a lot of them applied to Amar himself, but the cookie's going to help him survive. Satanic does get the fall from the blood, as no one will try to zip to kill off Amar, but this is not going to be enough mana. Amar, so much shield, so much Lotus, he's going to be able to heal through it. No, does end up going down to be the cost of the Oracle, though, is Malrine. Big hook shot from 9 Class, gets 2 stuck in the cogs. 0 follow-up, though. truly unfortunate for PVISION, but ends up being a 1-for-1. There's no one. Running out of mana, has to get back to base.
It's another good exchange. So realistically, he probably needs to get it himself if he sees enough of a problem.
Malrain gonna be able to get the burrow strike onto no one, but there's the false promise, keep him alive. And the egg from the low ground, no one will be able to zip away safely. It's a big on-base slash. Snaking is destroyed, but now Satanic completely isolated from his team. Burrow strike now right on top of him with the cooldown to follow, but he still had the Blade Fury. That's doing a lot of damage thanks to the facet, and Skeeter getting gone up by no one. He's dead! And now the Sunray healing everybody up. The Mortimer, so double Burrow strike, and now Falcons will be able to win the fight in the end. 4 for 2. It looked pretty good for PVISION, but they just run out of steam at the end. Yep, Skeeter gonna really secure the range barracks. Can they get the melee? 45 seconds on the Aegis right now. Homing missile, it will hit. It's gonna take considerable damage, but there's a Fate's Edict. Mitigate the rest of the magic damage. Swift slash. Skeeter, there's the epicenter. Burrow strike combination from Malrine. Ghost Scepter's not gonna help 9 class. First to fall. No one already popping the BKB. Find some pressure out of the gyrocopter. 30 seconds on the Aegis. No creeps though, so backdoor protection is here. Do they have enough damage to actually get through this barracks? Finally, it comes to be.
He can't go on anyone. They have too good formation and good spacing here.
Epicenter, that's a lot of damage. Can they get the saves onto Satanic? Gets off the Omni Slash at the last moment. He's isolated for the rest of the team. No one pops BKB. On top of Snake, he's going to be the first ball. Satanic in a lot of trouble. He has a false promise supply. Will attempt to get out. Mortimer's not going to reach him. Malrine's super low on HP.
A lot of pressure about to be put here onto PVISION.
Yeah.
Can they hold? This
Lots
is
of
the
buybacks available.
biggest moment of the game. This is such a hard defense.
Oh, the force staff nicely done onto the gyrocopter. He's in a lot of trouble taking a full Omni Slash. Skeeter able to get the Outworld staff though, and 9 class is the first to fall. Big egg with the Sunray, but Skeeter is being able to heal through this quite easily as Malrine does get stunned by the egg. Now gets Cookie to the low ground. Falcons A-OK. Force the buyback on the 9 class. Now they can reset. Roche Banner will be cleaned up. So buyback still intact. Skeeter now. They have the 1 lane. He's going to take the electric ward. Has a lot of damage actually. He's dead. That's life number 1. Falcons need to be ready. Rolling Thunder coming. Malrine misses the Burrow strike. Gets the epicenter off though. Satanic easily be able to clear. That's a beautiful egg just in time. No one, they kill off the egg. Double kill for Skeeter, and now the pressure applied to Satanic. He gets off a big Omni Slash, actually kills off Malrine on the other side of the screen. Somehow, a huge blue hole onto 2, and somehow PVISION is defending. Snake, he goes down to the blade form as Amar, the last remaining member of Falcons, will TP out. Some way, somehow, PVISION defends.
He's going to backline a lot on Ducalis. It's not easy to get in for the offensive purge, but nobody's queuing it up. Jump in.
Oh, that's a big Omni Slash with a lot of damage. Down goes Skeeter. Finds back, but there's the Invisible Blade now onto the storm. They have to bash him again. No one is dead to Malrine now. Amar doing so much work in this fight. They're not going to buy back up onto Skeeter. Satanic in quite a bit of trouble. Will pop the Blade Fury, getting healed up. Will be able to get out of dodge as a result. They lose 2, buyback on 1. Which is obviously quite the risk. Oh, maybe an opening onto the Clockwork. Snake King gonna be blocked off by the shards though. BKB already popped from no one, applying all the pressure he can to Malrine, but he's gonna be able to get out just fine. Satanic already used the false promise on him. He's gonna put down the healing ward. Feels like a win for Falcons in terms of that small engagement. 9 class though, homing missile, swashbuckle to follow. That's a lot of damage from Amar. Using that ult as well, right on top of him. He's dead. Oh, Helmet and dying is there, but Malrine gets off the epicenter and the Burrow strike onto the Phoenix. Can they get the stun lock? Can they get the egg off? Yes, he does with the Sunray to follow. Do they have the damage to get through? Do they have the rack? Big on this slash from Satanic. The egg is killed. The reflected Lodax. And Skeeter now. They have the numbers. They have the numbers on the Satanic, and he's dead. Has the buyback though.
Oh my God! I think he
has another egg at his disposal.
I think he misclicked. Just never went for it. But
Better
now
late
it's time
than
to
never.
strike. They really want this buyback out of Satanic.
Oh, 100%. They have the buyback. Oh my God! This is the dieback for DM, and no one now getting control. E-blade applied. He's dead too. Has the buyback in tow. Satanic has to scurry back to base as the Rolling Thunder applying to the calls with a fucking BKB on Oracle, for God's sake. It's 64 minutes in. No one gonna force everybody else back. The Falcons, they're actually gonna live on most of these members. Satanic looking for a target. E-blade now. There's the Hex. The Malraid is going to be able to get bashed though. Gets the burrow to the low ground. 9 class. Doesn't have hook shot up. Skeeter blocking the way. Going to get blocked by the Cogs. 45k net worth lead for Falcons. Another E on this process. 9 class onto the high ground. He's stuck up here now. Oh no, he's dead. Helmet of the Undying activates as no one completely out of bounds. Getting a flashback. Oh my god! That's Satanic trying to get away. Only 2 members up. Actually, he's the lone member. Gets off the Omni Slash at the last moment, but the Gunblades are too much. He cannot get through them. No nullifier. Now trying to circle back to his fountain. He's the last remaining member of PVISION. Gets stunned up, but now in the fountain. Falcons have everybody alive. As now Satanic buying the BKB for one last hurrah. Goes in for the back. That is a lot of damage, but now the E-Blade keeping him alive. Omni Slash reflected. He's going to be dead. Satanic is down and out. And that means Falcons will be going to the grand finals.
Wow, what an
shit.
insane game this turned out to be. 45 minutes ago, you could have told me this would be 30 minutes long and I would believe you.